Alright boys, the new 99s in the Forest update just dropped, and today's update is the crafting update. So we're just going to get straight into it and talk about the first things. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get straight into this update. Alright, so first thing is the daily class shop. As you guys can see, now basically there is this type of thing. If you do not have all classes unlocked or bought, you will be able to get them, but they basically will go out of stock and back in stock, and that will be a bit annoying if you don't have all of the classes. So basically the stock will update every 24 hours. But there is two new classes. We have ourselves Farmer and Blacksmith. As you guys can see, this guy is starting with a water can, and the Blacksmith is starting with a hammer. For the Blacksmith, level 1 is craft items from the next crafting bunch, tier 4 up to tier 4. And then level 2 would be 2 random crafting bench recipes will have discounts, and then level 3 is chance to get extra scrap from items you put in grinder. And then for the farmer, it's use watering can to get rarer crops from farm plants. Level 2 is going to be saplings you plant will grow into apple trees. And then level 3 is farm plants you water are guaranteed to grow a pumpkin. But those are the new classes so far in this update. But we're going to get straight into it, and we are going to check out everything new. So as you can see, they did add bunny traps. Place near a bunny burrow to catch food. And then they added long walls. Fortify your base. We did already have these with kind of saplings, but now we have them like actually built in to the game, which I think is honestly so cool. But we're just gonna get straight into it. We're gonna start harvesting real quick. We're just gonna get that first couple trees. And yeah, I also think this update is super sick. There is a bunch of stuff we're gonna go over in this video, but let's just start by setting our base up. So alright, we're gonna throw everything in the fire here. Bang, bang, bang. Then we're gonna go back over here. We're gonna plant this. We're gonna plant our first sapling real quick. Throw everything in the fire, and then we are going to go harvest a little bit. But they did add a church to the game, which I think is really sick, and there are some cults over there. Basically, apparently, the church is now a part of where they live, which honestly I think is pretty cool. But yeah, we're just gonna grab these. Got a screw right here, gonna grab that. Alright, we are gonna try to find a couple things so we can try out the new things in the game. We got some ammo right here. I'm gonna grab that real quick. Bang. Got some of this. We're gonna check in this house real quick, see if there's anything in here. Let's go. Okay, guys, I think this update is honestly really cool. They did add tons of new stuff to the game. So yeah, this update is very sick, but we're just gonna see what we can find in here. Let's go in here. Oh, is this a new room? I think this might be a new room. They definitely did add this might be a whole new house, I don't know, but they did add a bunch of new stuff to that house. I don't know if it's a completely new house, but there's new stuff. I don't remember a house having that many rooms. We're just gonna gather as much stuff as possible real quick. Alright, we're gonna head back, and we're gonna try out that bunny trap real quick, because I am a little excited about that. I do honestly want to try out that bunny trap really bad, so we're gonna throw everything here. Throw everything in there. Let's see if we can get that bunny trap. No, we need a bit more wood here, so we're gonna go over here, start farming all the wood. Alright, I'm gonna throw all this wood in here. Alright, now we're gonna go right here. We're gonna try out this bunny trap. So if we take the bunny trap right here and we go and place it, we'll just go throw it over there. It will hopefully catch a bunny trap, and we can get some food. Oh, looks like the skinwalkers over there. Alright, we're gonna place the rest of these saplings over here and start the process of building a wall. Bang. Alright, so hopefully that thing can trap a bunny real quick. So we're just gonna see. Oh, it might get that one. Let's see if it gets that one. Oh, I think it just trapped something. Oh my gosh, it got it. And there we go. Now we have to reset the trap, and then we have meat without even having to do anything, which is honestly super clutch, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go over here now, and check what else is new. Is there anything else? Looks like they did also add a freezer, so you can finally store food cleanly instead of just like throwing it around, which is honestly really nice. I have honestly just been throwing like everything in my base just around, like without really putting it anywhere other than having shelves. So that is pretty good, honestly. But we're just gonna keep scavenging around and see what we can get. Really just trying to find anything new on the map for the video, but I don't know if they've placed anything new so far. But I know there are polar bears in the game, which I think honestly is super cool. So hopefully we can find one of those later. It looks like we got a watchtower right here. I'm gonna go up in this watchtower, see what we can find. Let's just go up here. Nice, got a flashlight, some ammo as well. Okay. I do actually want to look inside this church, but it looks like it is absolutely full of cultists. So I do not know if I want to go in there yet, or I might even not go in there this video. But they did add a church, which is pretty cool. Little cool new base that we can explore on stream. I'm excited to check that out later on stream whenever I go live. But that is pretty sick. It does look like they actually like put everything in a different area. This does not look like the normal base, so it looks like they definitely did move everything, which is honestly pretty cool. I mean, I'm glad that it kind of feels like a new game to me because of the new bases and everything, which is honestly super sick. We got a little bandage right there. Let's just start heading back. It looks like our trap caught another bunny, dude. What the heck? That is actually really efficient if you want like food. That is, I guess now we literally don't have to get food if we do not want to. We just throw one of those traps down and it instantly starts getting food for us, which is pretty clutch. Alright, we're gonna go right here. We're gonna craft bench 2. Now we are actually going to buy this freezer blueprint and try it out. I don't know how good it is yet, but apparently we can store food in there. So we're gonna go grab this meat real quick, reset our trap, and we're gonna go try out this and just see how it is. Wow, so it actually like nicely stores all the meat. That is actually really clutch. That is actually really good if you want to like, I don't know, be all organized and stuff. But we're just gonna plant nothing to our wall. And honestly, I kind of want to get enough wood to where I can try out this new wall method in the game. So we're gonna grab that real quick. We're just gonna hit everything, bang, bang, bang. That's go this way. Alright, so now we're gonna grab that wood. We need 6 more to be able to craft this wall. I'll get max wood right here, and we're gonna so we're gonna craft this wall real quick. This is gonna make it so much easier to build bases, dude. Oh my goodness, so much easier. So we're just gonna throw it. I don't know where we should put it. That looks pretty good. Wow, already starting to build our base just because of how freaking good it is. So that is actually very clutch. But we're gonna see what else is in the newest crafting bench. I think I don't know if any of this is new. I can't tell if I don't think any of this is new. Comment down below if that is new. I have no idea if that's new or not. Comment down below if you guys did like this update. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.